All right. There's um we're gonna be doing real things I've heard as a paramedic. More of them this time. We're gonna do 2 more weeks of this, so this week and next week, and then after that we'll see what happens. I do want to let you guys know that I saw the Pow World is coming out of early access on July 10th. And I think I'm going to continue the 100 days of hardcore Power World as soon as on the 10th, and I will more than likely make it as a video. But I did want to ask, would you want to see that 200 days of hardcore Power World, or would you like to see just like a random Power World video of me exploring that update? Because I would be fine with either. Because I would probably use the world that I personally play on to explore it. I want your thoughts on that. Either just like a general video exploring it, or the 100 days of Power World, the 200 days of Hardcore Power World. I probably won't do both because Hardcore Power World takes a bit longer than Hardcore Minecraft does, because it's more time, because I believe the Power World days are like 20-ish to 25 minutes depending on when I start recording. They're about that 25 to 20 minutes, and it's like I believe the last time I recorded it was like 400 gigabytes. So it's up to you guys for what you'd want to see. If you want to see that, or if you want to see me doing just exploring the update and stuff like that, I'm fine with either. It would just, if I do the hardcore, it's gonna take a longer time for it to come out, and to be honest, it may not even come out until August, because it's gonna take me at least a week to record it, and then it's probably gonna take me. I'm probably gonna take a break, and then start editing sometime later down in July, because I'm not gonna. Because as much as I like editing, that's like 33 hours of footage I would have. That's like 33 plus of hours of footage I have to go through, and I have to edit it down into like an hour, which is horrendous because it takes multiple. I believe it takes about a week for me to edit that. It's not like a actual week in terms of time, but it takes me a week's worth of time to edit it. Or no, not a week, but like I put in 12-hour editing days for it because I want to make them the best that I can. And I don't have like a super great inflectious voice like some of the other 100 days creators have. But I try. I try to make funny edits and do all that stuff in them. But anyways, with my rambling out of the way, I do want to know that. So I'll probably put a poll up. But anyways, let us begin the real things I've heard as a paramedic with 10 more shorts today.
Hi, sir. Did you call 911?
It burns down there.
Cool. Is that why you called 911? No,
Why?
I called because he's been nonstop talking about his heated nether regions like crazy for the last few hours.
It's like a stream of fire coming out from my crotch.
And to be honest, ever since he got diagnosed with that bladder infection, he's been acting stranger and
He got diagnosed with a bladder infection. Does he not have meds for it? That's why it would be burning down there, I would assume. Because if it's an infection, if you have an infection, you have to take antibiotics for it. Because it's gonna help kill the bacteria or whatever's down there.
stranger.
Last week, I went for a really long jog.
Holy crap, dude, he's burning up, man. He's probably septic. So, what?
Septic. I know I've heard that a couple of times, but that's probably because I watched Jacksepticeye. But septic, what is like the medical term medical term wise? What does that mean? I could search it up, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna let my friend in the comments, tell me, because this video probably will be coming out in like 2 days, and I can wait 2 days to find out what it is.
What you're saying is we probably should have picked up those antibiotics last week.
I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it, but why do you wait to pick up the antibiotics? Are there like people that, I mean, I know I'm a person like that, so I can't really talk, but I would go and pick up the medicine. It may be a little bit on the expensive side, but I'd rather not be in pain than deal with like pain or infection or potentially it growing worse. I meant worse.
I feel like I'm peeing lava.
Yeah, that probably would have been smart.
Wait, did I?
Hey, Fire
Oh
Rescue,
yeah, I
what's
did
going on?
miss one.
Hey, I tried multiple times, but I can't seem to get it out. Get what out?
Why do you have a dart in your shoulder?
Why does he have a dart in his shoulder?
My genius sons were trying to see if you could see the dart come through the other side of the box.
I didn't see it.
Why would you let your kids do that? My God, why would you let your kids do that? You know they can't be left alone to do stuff like that.
Yep, and now I can't get either of them out.
Why do you say, or are you saying it plurally?
Either?
Oh, that's not great. That is far from great.
You're gonna get to go for a ride in a helicopter.
Ah, I believe I've told this story before, but I did get to ride. I don't remember this, but I did get to ride in a helicopter because of medical reasons. I needed surgery, and it was when I was like a newborn, so I do not remember anything of that. I don't remember anything of it. I would sort of like to ride in a helicopter again, or like take a plane, but at the same time, I'm probably too like scared to do either one of those things because it sounds like it would be terrifying, and I kind of have a bad thing with heights.
Are you
But
sure you don't want to go down
I'll
to the hospital and get
just
checked out?
begin.
Yeah, I feel fine. I mean, he literally just let off his brake and tapped my rear end. All right, I just need you to sign this refusal form, okay? Hey, Mike, were you in a car accident? Oh, yeah, but I'm not injured. Are you sure? Because the lawyers on TV said they can get you $10,000 for neck pain. No. You know, I think my neck really hurts. Seriously? Are you sure you...
What is this, like insurance scam or something? Because they surely can't actually get you 10,000. Because I assumed all those ads on TV were just like lies, or just I never had the situation to do it. I figured all of them were like lies because they're just ads are trying to sell something. Well, now I think of them like that. Back then, I just was just like, it's not like I know that, so I just didn't bother with any of the ads. But looking back on it, I genuinely think a lot of those ads were fake because there's no way you could actually get that much money from. I mean, if you're actually injured, yes, but if you're like this person and just don't have injuries, how could you couldn't get $10,000?
Hey, you doing a fire rescue? Somebody called for a car accident?
Hey, my moron brother over here just got his leg rearranged.
What?
Rhea. Oh, God. Oh, I was just resting my leg out.
That's why people say that's why they tell you not to rest your arms or legs out the window. Huh. Well, I'm never doing that. Well, that's a new fear unlocked. I'm never doing that ever again for the rest of my life. I mean, not like I ever did it, but I was curious a couple of times, but now I know not to do it anymore for the rest of forever. And if I ever do it, something like this is more than likely gonna happen.
Out the window, and the car came by too close, and all of a sudden I knew exactly what the bottom of my foot looked like.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I don't understand how this person is that calm like that. Is talking with all that. I mean, I guess it could be like if he's reenacting it, the person could have not been that calm. But if this is mostly true based on what happened, I don't understand how that person is so calm. I know adrenaline does weird things, but I don't think it would do that unless it does, and it's just adrenaline works in weird ways.
That's not good, man.
Yeah, it's not good. I've been telling him for years to stop putting his foot fungus-filled feet out the window, and now look what happened.
You think right now is the time to lecture me when my leg has a new knee? All right, man, what do you want to do? I want to go throw open that bush over there, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah, that tracks. I'm pretty sure most people would throw up if they saw that. Because I don't care if you have an iron stomach. Even seeing something like that would cause you to feel sick or queasy. Even if it's just like a little bit.
So you don't have any pain anywhere?
I mean, not really, dude. Maybe a little bit of
If you can't remember it, did it really happen? I don't think that's how that works.
head pain.
Okay, and what made you call 911? Yeah, I called because something isn't right, man. We were upstairs partying, having a great time, and then all of a sudden he's missing, and 2 hours later we find him outside roaming around like a zombie. Yeah, that is strange, and you don't remember why you were outside at all?
No, but it was probably because of all of the beers, man. I do not need to go to the
Oh,
hospital.
you saw
I
something.
think I might know why he doesn't remember anything. Yeah, you're definitely going to the hospital. So you
Why does the heights give like you the urge to jump off of something? Because I know I had that. All right, well I mean I kind of do still have it. I kind of want to see what it would be like to jump off. Like it's not a balcony. It's like I don't know what that is. I don't know what it would be classified as, but it's like yeah, I don't know what it'd be classified as. It wouldn't be. I don't believe it would be a porch, but it could be a porch. I don't know. I believe this is video 5. I think so.
fire rescue, somebody called for a construction accident?
Hey, my new guy was cutting a piece of tile with a grinder and lopped off 2 of his fingers.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah, I'd really like to get my fingers back. They're like the favorite part of my hand.
Yeah, I would imagine, but
Hey, let's get you down to the hospital and we'll get those digits put right back on.
oh wait, before you go,
I genuinely have a question. I don't think can fingers heal like bones do. If like a bone is broken, can they just heal like that? Just when your fingers get cut off, can they just heal like that, or do you have to like insert like do they have to put like metallic metal rods and stuff into your fingers to make sure it heals properly, and just like it takes a while for it to reattach and stuff like that, and then after like probably a year or like 6 months to like 9 months, they come in, cut your finger open, take the metal rods out, and just you're good to go. I genuinely wonder, because it's not like they can't just. I would assume it's not like they just stitch it back up. They have to use something. Ugh. Please don't tell me they staple your. No, don't tell me they staple your bones, please.
Do you think you could maybe take my other new guy too?
what?
Yeah, he was trying to cut the same piece of tile while I was bandaging up his hand and lost his ability to give a thumbs up.
Holy crap, I hope you have a good lawyer.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I would sue that person for pain and suffering or whatever you can sue him for. I would sue him for it, because it's like there's no way you can have 2 bad accidents in a row in the same day unless you're either a new manager, you're a bad manager, or you didn't train them properly, or they haven't been trained properly. Which isn't training on the construction company to train them with the materials, or is it different? Like you train and then you go into the construction. I would assume it is you get trained for certain things and then you go into construction.
Fire rescue, did you call for a cable box sparking?
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm losing my mind, but I'm pretty sure my cable box keeps sparking randomly.
Are you sure it's coming from the
Sparking?
cable box?
Yeah, and the craziest part is it's not even plugged in.
Yeah, that definitely is strange. Hey, Cap, but I tell you what, let's see what the tax stick says. I'm pretty sure there's a. I mean, I am positive we can figure. Power line laying on the cable line.
Told you.
Yeah, that'll do it. Fire rescue, did you?
Sparks coming from your cable box. Yeah, I would probably panic and call, like, I don't know, probably the fire dev. I don't know. I genuinely don't know who I would call in that situation. More than likely, I would assume most people default to the calling the police. Since it's just kind of like, and yeah, most people would probably default to calling the police for like non-medical issues or non-fire issues. They'd probably default to calling the police. I mean, because you don't really know, because paramedics, they specialize in human injuries and stuff like that, and then firefighters, we would assume they specialize in fire and dealing fires and stuff like that. You wouldn't think that they specialize in things like checking for checking for sparking and stuff like that. I mean, maybe you can infer that because firefighter, that would also imply that they're there to help prevent fires, which sparking could lead to an electrical fire, which, yeah, that would make more sense. Okay, never mind.
Fire rescue, what's going on?
I have no clue, man. We were 30 minutes into our run and he started doing that.
You went
check him out.
off-roading?
Sir, stay right there. And this just started happening out of nowhere. You should really stop moving, sir. It's okay. I'm a grasshopper.
Yeah, I mean, he's on a bit of a water deficit right now, trying to lose weight for a wedding. And this morning he strapped on a trash bag to try to lose the last 15 pounds or so. And then all of a sudden, I'm running with a baby deer.
Oh, no.
Baby tear child. Baby tear. Well, I have a question. Why do people think giving themselves a heat stroke would cause that? Because why would you put on? I mean, I assume to burn off more energy, but to burn it off more efficiently and cost efficiently. But just buy like weights, some weighted clothes, something weighted that you can use to put on your body, and just do that for exercise. Or no, because most people don't. I don't know how weddings work. Do you know like in like months in advance, or do you know like a couple days in advance? I would assume only you know a couple days in advance, but I don't know. I've never technically been to a wedding, at least not one I can remember.
Get the ice packs. Okay. Have you ever seen your friend naked before?
No, why?
Because you're about to.
I mean, I wonder if he actually asked that question, because if he did, then I mean, not a lot of people see their friends naked, so technically the answer would be more than likely be no. All right, this will be the last short of the video.
Sir, can you please just open your door so I can help you?
Hey, I thought he was having neck pain after a car accident.
Yeah, that's what he told dispatch, but now he won't open his door so I can assess him.
It's weird. Sir, how fast were you guys going?
I don't know, man. 1 mile per hour? I mean, we backed into each other coming out of our driveways, dude. There's not even any damage on the car.
Okay.
Oh my god, is he trying to get insurance? Is he trying to be like an insurance scam or something like that? This is like, I should assume this is like textbook insurance scam, because I've seen a bunch of videos of car crashes and people doing stuff like this to get insurance, scam insurance and get money and stuff. I mean, in this economy, I do understand that, but at the same time, it's just like, it's not really worth it unless you're like seriously injured, because you're probably, because they more than likely, like, companies more than likely have policies and stuff in place to prevent this stuff from happening. And the judge, more than like, if you fight it in court, a judge more than likely would look at the medical reports and see that there's nothing wrong. So, it's kind of pointless.
Okay, that's really straight. Hey, I just saw his eyes open. You know, the only way I think we're gonna be able to get him out is to take the roof off of his car. I'm sorry, sir. It looks like my door lock's working now. Hi. Sir, can you...
Ignoring inner thoughts. I genuinely feel bad for the firefighters and paramedics and police that have to deal with stuff like this because I know it can't be easy. And anyone who has like a high tolerance to the stuff is just like, you're insane because I could not have the same level of tolerance. Like after saying it a couple times, I would not be able to sit there for 10 minutes just trying to get someone to get out of the car. I would just, at that point, I would just drag their ass out of the car or just leave them. But I know for medical personnel, you can't leave people because there's some sort of law that prevents. I think it's police as well. There's laws that prevent you from leaving a person in danger. And if you do, it's like negligence or something like that. I don't know. Or you lose your job or something like that. I believe so, but I don't know. And none of these shorts are recording audio. Fun.
Please just open
Oh
the
no, they
door so-
were. Okay. I got scared. I thought I recorded an entire video with no audio. I was gonna cry because I was gonna have to scrap this video. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. There will be 10 more shorts on Wednesday. And there'll be another video on Friday. But until the next time, I'll see you guys then. Keep gaming, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.